Hey Astros fans, welcome to today's edition of Extra Innings, the Astros Fans UK next day recap on Astros ball games. Game 113, Astros 8, Marlins 2. Let's get straight into the big talking points from a huge win to start the series in Miami with 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, leading off, Jason Alexander. He was absolutely superb over 6 innings in a career best performance where he dominated a red-hot Marlins lineup to completely shut them down. The Marlins right-handed hitters seemed befuddled by Alexander's changeup, and he ended the quality start with 6 strikeouts, having only given up 3 hits and just the 1 walk. Alexander showed real guts too on the mound in the 6th as he was clearly gassed but battled out the inning to strand the bases loaded and keep it a 6-0 ball game. A wonderful display from yet another unheralded Astros starting pitcher, and hopefully there's more left in the tank like this. Up second, Jeremy Pena. JP3 has exploded back into this team off the IL in such impressive fashion, delivering in that leadoff spot like he never left and attacking the game with such an energy that it brings up everyone else's performances along with it. Pena again showed just how much we missed him with 2 more hits, an RBI and some clutch throws to first when called upon. Truly a brilliant player in 2025. Up third, Yainer Diaz. Yainer maintained his upturn in form with the bat in Miami with 2 hits including a 2 RBI double down the left field line as we piled it onto Marlins starting pitcher Sandy Alcantara. Once again, if Yainer is making solid contact on drives the other way to right centre field, it's generally a good gauge of where he is at the plate. Let's break the rules. Up fourth, Jesus Sanchez. The new man delivered in a clutch wrist moment to give us the lead in what turned out to be an enormous 4th inning for us, just as we had suffered against us back in Boston. Sanchez showed intelligence and quality in driving his teammate of just last week Alcantara to right field to get Pena home from second and put us up 1-0. It looks like Sanchez has settled in very well at the plate to start his Astros career. Up 5th, Carlos Correa. The Astros legend followed up Sanchez's lead by driving him in to double our lead and kick our 4th inning into next gear. Correa has slotted in brilliantly at third base as well since joining, and it is huge credit to his ability and intelligence as a player that he has been able to do so. Up 6th, Mauricio Dubon. M-Dub came off the bench to pinch hit for Taylor Trammell in the 8th and drove in a run to re-extend our lead back to 7-2. Massive kudos to Dubon in being ready for the moment and delivering, as it does to Joe Espada for making that choice. Up 7th, Cam Smith. He did exactly what any rookie going through a struggle should do and hustled his way on base for an infield hit before later forcing the issue with a slightly blue-pish contact to shallow right field in the 8th that drove in Dubon to make it 8-2 on a 2-hit night for him. Keep backing Cam, he's going to be huge. Up 8th, Hector Neris, a 1-2-3 9th inning to get the job done. 3 down, first out, Brian King. After a couple of run-conceding outings, it was alarming to see King give up not 1 but 2 home runs over left to Marlins pinch hitters as the lead briefly became shortened to 6-2. The King of Kings may actually be hitting a bit of a wall sadly at long last, and Espada will need to carefully think how to get the best out of him again. Thankfully though, it wasn't at all fatal in this game. No other negatives from this one. A couple of extra points to finish on. Fundamental focus. After an early Jose Altuve error, we were practically flawless throughout the rest of the game, whilst the Marlins proceeded to somewhat fall to pieces with a collection of strange fielding and base running blunders as we piled the pressure on. It is so key that we maintain these fundamentals. And that winning feeling. Consigning that sweep defeat to the history books, we played with a chip on our shoulders and looked nasty out there, snapping the Marlins win streak at 5 games and hopefully starting one of our own. Let's do it again. With a win, we improved to 63-50 and extend our AL West lead back out to 3 games. That's it for today's Extra Innings, the next day recap. Let me know your takes on the win in the comments. Make sure you're following at Astros Fans UK on all platforms, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the next edition of Extra Innings. Go Stros!